Hello viewers, subscribers, and newcomers. Welcome back to our Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Blueberry Prologue. I still got a little bit of this on backlog, and I definitely still have some battles to go through, but today, if you looked at the thumbnail, we're talking about an original OG Pokemon today that my opponents brought, and that is a Charizard. Just a quick recap of what my team does. Smeargle pretty much uses its Moody with Baton Pass boost. I did have Fissure right at the last minute. I did change it to Baton Pass. Fissure was basically for Terrapagos. Looking at my opponent's team, it's really threatening. Iron Leaves is really good. Walking Wake is incredible. Charizard could be setting up the sun. Electivire is just a really good mixed and offensive threat. And of course, Terrapagos is the highlight of this tournament. Farigiraf and Blaziken are kind of my idea here. Basically because, as I've said, once Tera Shell goes down, Blaziken is more than capable of KOing Terrapagos with close combat. Since it only can go the Stellar typing, it has absolutely no chance of not being absolutely destroyed by a close combat. So that's really important. I want to also take the time to thank you guys for all the support on the new Pokemon Blue series, and also on all of the series and all of the battles up to this point. I've actually gotten really into doubles. I actually, as of recording this video, have built a Regulation G team, so get really excited because I'm going to start doing those as well. Now, I want to lead with Farigiraf and Blaziken, as I said, because I want to keep Blaziken on the field, number one, to force Walking Wake to target it, so that Farigiraf can do its shenanigans that it's been doing the first couple matches of the Blueberry Prologue, setting up Trick Room, going for the Hyper Voice and getting the Throat Spray boost, and just being able to damage and wear down things for Blaziken, my own Terrapagos, and I believe, yes, I brought Metagross. Also, remember, my Smeargle has Sucker Punch once I Terrastalize my Metagross. I don't Terrastalize it until I get the Weakness Policy, but then after I get the Weakness Policy, I do Terrastalize it to get that Defensive Check typing. And Weakness Policy Metagross is just phenomenal. But, don't take my word for it. You can check the video on the right-hand card, and it will take you to a really good showcase of Metagross. I do Protect on the first turn just in case the Hydro Steam is incoming, which I'm pretty sure that it is, as he goes for a Technician Fury Cutter, which is great. I do opt, instead of going for Trick Room on turn 1, I just want to get damage off on everything. I could have gone into my Fairy Terrastalization typing, however, I chose not to do so. I'm completely okay with Scizor. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Grass typing, forgive me, I apologize. I am okay with Walking Wake taking down Blaziken, but what I kind of have an idea is after a Helping Hand in a close combat, if I could take out Walking Wake, having the speed boost, I can easily take down Scizor. Now, the Bullet Punch is incoming, but it fails because of Armor Tail. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments section if you prefer Indeedee or Farigiraf. I have not used Farigiraf on a lot of my teams. The only downside to Farigiraf is, of course, it does not set up that beautiful Psychic terrain that Indeedee does, but Armor Tail is just amazing, because you can't really mitigate it with, like, Grassy terrain and Rillaboom. I know in the very last tournament that I played in, I saw a ton of Rillaboom to counter Psychic terrain shenanigans with Indeedee. So, we've got a pretty good situation here. He does go into Terrapagos. I could Protect with Blaziken and go Hyper Voice to break Tera Shell and then go close combat. I've got it really well here because Scizor is not scaring me at all, because the Bullet Punch is negated by the Armor Tail and I can easily just knock it out with a Fire Punch at any point that I want to. For some reason I opt to go for Psychic instead of the Hyper Voice here. Looking back on this play, I do think the Hyper Voice is the correct play. However, I do see why I also went for Psychic. I just want to break the Tera Shell so that my close combat can go ahead and knock out the Terrapagos. Keep in mind, I do have my own Stellar Terrapagos in the back, and I'm not sure what Pokemon my opponent has. But let me assure you something, it is a blast from the past. Even with the Tera Shell. Oh, no, he goes into Stellar. Excuse me, I apologize. With the Stellar, he does not resist it at all, but he does live it on a very small smidgen, And the Earth Power, unfortunately, is going to take out the Blaziken. Terrapago's Stellar has so much special attack, it's almost impossible not to be taken down here. He doesn't miss his Fury Cutter, so my Farigiraf goes down, leading me into my two final Pokemon, which are Metagross and Terrapagos. However, his Terrapagos is significantly worn down, to the point that Metagross can easily come in here and go for a Bullet Punch and knock it out. And there's not much my opponent can do about it, so that's pretty cool. Also, my Terrapagos, unlike his, isn't going to go Stellar, and my team isn't devised around Stellar Terrapagos. I actually like his Terrastal form better, just because of the Terra Shell, and I have the ability to recover that Terra Shell with different things in my team, and just heal off. I believe I have Gothitelle with Heal Pulse, and as I take that damage, I use Heal Pulse to recover my Terra Shell back to full, so that I can continually use the Terra Shell. Unfortunately, from this range, I can't take him out with a Bullet Punch, and I don't have any boosts into my Terrapagos, so I'm not able to take him out. Metagross, unfortunately, dies as well, but here's the thing. He's already Terrastalized, and what I can do here is I can go for my my Terrastalization into Stellar typing, and because he doesn't have a Calm Mind boost, and he's already weakened, my Tera Starstorm will hit both Pokemon. And that being said, that can do a bunch of damage to him, and since he did go for Swords Dance, though, I know for a fact I'm able to knock this Scizor out. I'm just trying to remember this particular play. I know I go into Stellar typing, and I don't have a clear-cut resistance to that Bullet Punch. I believe that Bullet Punch damage is very vital and crucial, as you guys will see later in the fight. I do apologize for this one being shorter. When I actually ripped this game, it was 2 games in 1, and I didn't really want to... Oh, that's why I wasn't worried about Bullet Punch, because of Terra Shell. Alright, so I take that really well because of Terra Shell, and I take the opportunity to go for an Earth Power to bring him down to a range that I know I can take him out with his Tera Starstorm. I also didn't want to Terrastalize on this turn because his Tera Starstorm would be super effective. However, I notice in this particular turn that I'm faster than him. I don't have a Calm Mind up, but I am faster than him. I can't afford a Calm Mind because I'll go down to the Scizor. However, I'm pretty sure I can take a Bullet Punch because when I Terrastalize into my Stellar form, I also gain more HP, and that is super important. And that's going to make a huge, huge difference in this particular turn and play. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I outspeed. I guess he just didn't go for a Bullet Punch because he knew it wouldn't KO, and he was scared of the KO. So Scizor and Terrapagos go down. Oh, I also get a crit too. I don't know if that mattered from that range. I feel like it would have taken it down either way. So now his Stellar Terrastal is out of my way and out of my hair and gone. So that's really, really nice. My Terrapagos also has max HP and special defensive effort values, which is a very different way to run a Terrapagos. However, I feel like it is definitely the best way. That being said, Charizard comes in. And let me tell you something, this Pokemon is not going down. He is going down in a blaze of glory. I'm pretty sure that this particular Charizard has Blaze, and you're going to see why in just a moment. But how are you guys doing? How's everybody feeling? Is everybody enjoying the content so far? Are you enjoying the videos? Are you enjoying the Pokemon Blue series? Is it very nostalgic to you? Am I guess hitting all of the right notes, resonating with you guys on different levels? So, as he gets damaged by the recoil and I go for Tera Starstorm, what I did not realize in this battle is I bring him into Blaze range. So I'm sitting here thinking if I can take another Flare Blitz, but I forgot to calculate Blaze. And that being said, unfortunately, I'm not able to take a Flare Blitz from this range under Blaze range, and the Tera Starstorm and the stars have fallen. That was a great game. It was a dawn of, I guess, a reckoning and a blaze of glory for the original OG Charizard. That's why he made the thumbnail. Thank you, Dawn, for the game. Thank you guys for Blueberry Prologue. It's one of my favorite tournaments. This is one of my favorite teams, along with some of the other season teams I've built. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care as always, and peace out.